Hello.
Hi, long time no see.
Long time no see. Okay, so we basically have one question today. Since we live in a globalized world, I'd like to know how westernized South Korea actually is. Do you wear hanboks anymore?
Well, I'm not wearing one at the moment.
Thank you for stating the obvious.
This is not hanbok. But I see people wearing hanbok on their wedding days.
Yeah, I think...
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
When they are getting married or when their children are getting married.
And even then, it's when they get married, they wear hanbok for like
10 minutes.
10 minutes, take pictures, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And
so, like, people don't really wear hanbok anymore.
Do you even have a hanbok?
Not really. I don't have one.
When's the last time you wore a hanbok?
When I was little, like 5, 6.
Me too. Last time I wore it.
Do you have a hanbok?
Well, the last time I wore a hanbok, I was like 13 or something,
13.
12 for like New Year's, that kind of thing. But like,
I remember one 설날 or 추석 day, I was crying because I thought that on 설날 and 추석 everyone has to wear hanbok, but my mom didn't give me a hanbok, so I was crying.
you're like, I want.
Yeah, but my mom was like, no, you don't need to wear a hanbok. But anyways, yeah, people don't really wear hanbok that much these days. Maybe kids or people who are getting married. So, like in that sense, for clothing, people don't really follow the traditional tradition. So you don't get to see a lot of hanbok wearing people on the street like regularly. So that part is pretty much westernized.
The clothes, yeah, totally westernized.
How about food?
When I was first here in Korea in 2005, they had McDonald's, right? But they didn't have McDonald's breakfast.
Oh, McMorning.
McMorning, yeah, sausage egg McMuffin, right? And then like, I was there when it first came, and then me and my friends, we made like a plan to like, you know, wake up early, we're like, get together, we went to McDonald's, we made like a whole thing out of it. It was great, it was really good. Now it's like McDonald's everywhere, they have all the menus, they have like Pizza Hut, they have everything over here, right?
For me, I think there are more and more Western chains, like those tacos or Taco Bell or like Starbucks, all these kind of like cafes and restaurants, but like everyday meal still is Korean food for many Korean people.
Yeah, I think like most people, they can't eat Western food every day because like it's too heavy, it's too 느끼해, you know, like gross.
But yeah, so like if you are eating out, the restaurants are more westernized, but still it's traditional in terms of like eating in.
Yo, kids, if they go out with their parents and their parents ask them, hey, what do you want to eat? They'll always say something Western, right?
Because they don't get to eat them as often as
But that's
Korean.
like turning westernizing, right?
Well, that is true. But
So,
like
like
even when I was little, when my parents asked me to what I want to eat, you know.
You would never say Korean food, right? You would never say, oh, I want kimchi jjigae. No, right?
Not really, but now I do because I'm older now.
What does that mean? Why?
Even though like people my age love burgers and pasta and stuff, still older people appreciate more Korean food.
Actually, even myself, my body, like, you know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I ate whatever I wanted, hamburgers, pasta, and it'd just be like, you know,
it's okay, whatever.
It's gone. Now it's just like sticking.
Yeah,
it's
I want
like,
more
oh,
healthy
man.
food. That's
Korean food.
Yeah,
Korean food.
Korean
Korean is
healthy.
healthier. Yeah. So when's the last time you've been to a traditional Korean doctor?
6 months ago.
Oh, okay. What'd you do?
Just changing my body. I don't know. I wasn't healthy. For me, for maybe at least for my family, and I think a lot of Korean people are like that. When you're sick, when you have like certain disease, you go to westernized hospitals. But if you feel like you're not really healthy, or if you want to vitalize, I don't know, like have more energy, you go to Hanyuan and you get that special yak that you take for about a month or so.
But that's the thing, like anybody that I ask that goes to a Hanisa and they get hanyak, they never have a reason for it. It's
They
just
want
like
more energy.
overall health.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like overall health.
But I wouldn't go there if I have a specific disease.
Yeah, so the difference between Korean and Western doctors is that Korean is more about preventative and like Western is to cure. So once you get sick, you go to a Western doctor. To prevent sickness, you go to a Korean doctor.
Yeah, or when you have like a sore muscle or something, you can either go to the Western doctors to get physical therapy, or you can go to Haniwon to get the what's the word? Acupuncture.
That's the last time I went. I sprained my ankle or something, and then even though it was my ankle, they put needles in my butt, and then like it worked.
So your butt is
connected to my ankle. Yeah, I don't know. And then did this. I had to like wait for like 30 minutes with my butt.
That's the picture I don't want to.
But it worked. It really did work.
Okay.
It really did
yeah,
work.
sometimes I feel like it's working very well. So sometimes I go there.
And how about getting married though?
Marriage life or wedding? Like weddings, kind of westernized.
Western style,
but it's not exactly the same
still Korean.
as.
It's still Korean.
Yeah, people wear white dress and tuxedo.
Walk down the aisle. Korean, Western style.
Yeah, but we don't have like bridesmaid or like best man or something. So it's a little different, but it's pretty much westernized. But how about marriage life?
Yeah, so like back in the day, traditional Eastern Korean, Asian values.
Okay.
Right? It was like, you know, the woman would just stay home, take care of the kids, do the dishes, clean, you know, men go out, work, come home, and happy family, right?
Yeah.
And that, you know, I think that was back, you know, Western nations back in like the 50s or something, or 40s, long time ago, but I think that's still pretty true today, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, there are more and more and more women out there working, but when they come back home, you know, like you worked and I worked, we both are tired, but I feel like still women do more housework.
It's more expected, I think.
Yeah.
Women do work after they get married, but I think a lot of women, like, they hold on to the traditional value and they're like, oh, when I get married, I'm not gonna work anymore.
These days, I think you are expected to still work after you get married.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I've met a lot of girls.
Really?
A lot of girls. I was like, hey, you know, so like, you know, what are your plans?
Well, yeah,
it's
you
like,
know,
I'm not gonna work when I get married. That's
there's
what I said.
this word, chi jip. It's like a slang word. Chi from 취업, which means to get a job, and jip is from 시집, meaning girl getting married. And it's combined 취직, which means that you graduate from the university and then you get married right away, so you don't really get a job. And my father was, if you do that, you know. Well, there are girls who are like that, and there are other girls who, you know, want to continue
have a
on
career.
with their career.
Yeah.
But still, in either case, I think they do more work at home.
If I got married,
would you expect your wife to do more housework?
Of course not. Are you crazy?
Oh, come on,
are you crazy? No, I'm serious. I do the dishes, and
oh my god, that's
I
it?
fold laundry. I'm mad good at folding laundry.
That's it?
And I cook every now and then.
Every now and then. Do you expect your future wife to cook every day?
No. It's, you know, McMorning. Come on. Come on, let's get some. So what are you gonna do? You're not gonna cook.
I'm gonna supervise things.
You're gonna be the boss?
Yeah.
You're gonna be the boss?
No, I like
You can't answer a single question. What are you doing at home?
I clean my room.
Okay.
Moving on.
But yeah, I think Korea, South Korea is still Korean though, of course, right?
Very Korean, but
many things are changing, and you know what? It's changing really quick though. That's the thing. Everything changes really quick. First time I was here 10 years ago, and it's very different than how it is now. So Yeah, so that was it. Sorry for the long delay for the video. Remember to subscribe, leave us a comment. How westernized is your country? I'm actually pretty curious about that. Where are you from? How westernized is it?
And if you want to learn the Korean language, click here to subscribe. Talk to me in Korean.
Talk to me in Korean. Free lessons, come on. Bye.
안녕.
So you have this thing over here.
Trickus. I have a piercing right here. First my mom was like, oh, but then she didn't really care.
Did she think you were like a little punk?
No, she just thought I was asking for attention, which probably was true.
Which is true. Look at me.
So, no one says anything about this because it's so common to have piercings on your cartilage rather than your earlobes. But as for facial piercings, Koreans don't really have them.
This sound is just for when you're frustrated. This one happened last week. My family was getting ready to go out for dinner and I was doing my makeup. And my mom was frustrated. She said, "아유, 빨리 좀 해." So, if you're frustrated with someone, you go like, "아유."